Alright, now that everybody's here, let us start. We're gonna start from the beginning. Which game we want? Okay, Director's Cut. It's a pretty nice soundtrack, too. Jin, stop flipping tables. I think you're all hopped up on sugar today or something. Yeah, he is. I think he's got a sugar rush. But I'm honestly surprised. This game is no longer available anywhere. You can't get it because the license has lapsed, and they haven't been able to. They've been working on their new game like for years. They haven't even gotten to a chance to try and figure that shit out. So now it's just the people who have it. Hey guys! I am looking very much forward to their next game, which I backed like 5 years ago, and it's still not done. Gabby! We missed you.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Hey, BB10. Oh, the whole group's here today. October 12th. That was last week. Oh boy. Okay. So the cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling and almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter, and my new home in the distance seemed very inviting. I don't know if I'd say inviting is a good word for it. Alright, let's check at the car first. I'll grab this key, which is nothing. No! Hold on. It went to the other screen, and now I can't see you guys anymore. Now it's streaming another game. Hold on. God dang it. I need to see you guys. Okay, there we go. The problems with having two screens. Alright, it was the boot of my car, which, considering my non-existent technical expertise, I hoped I would never need to open. Why? Don't you just put, like, groceries in there and stuff? This is... Okay. How am I supposed to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Chewy, stop chomping on my fingers. Come on. Ow! Stop. Sorry. Chewy is being very much of a problem today, like most days. Okay, I have to... I think I have my key. How do I look at things? Alright, there we go. With a very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. Okay, hold on a second. I've got to... I know I'm doing it again, but I have to adjust the setup here. Because I want this camera speed to be slow. I don't know why it didn't save this stuff. Camera correction. I want that on low. Slideshow off. Okay. There. Back. Alright, so this will make it easier for me. It's way too much spinning. There we go. Because otherwise I'm going to get way... Yeah, that's better. Alright. so let's check these out. A majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. And the phone is ringing.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty. Now it's time to explore. The first day, and there are several days in this game, is a lot of exploration because most of the story is basically told in journals and just examining things. So it's just another ordinary base. As it was with most old school point and click adventures. I always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Alright, this is the living room. A fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. There's a book over there, let's go check that out. April 20th. During a fit of rage, I burnt my previous diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel that this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon any situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. May 12th. I become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life? Or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in what is that? I can't read that word. Demeaned state, maybe? A ghost with no other purpose than just being here, watching. I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain, my testament in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. Maybe it was dead end. This font is kind of difficult to read. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day, and the worst thing I knew is I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? January 24th? Wow, this is going through years quickly. I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I came out and told the world what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail, although that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. Okay, this is pretty gross. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning coming from next room. The whispers, are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know. But at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then Cursed be my soul. Poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my Calvary. Not cavalry, Calvary. September 13th. The noises are back again, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only hear them inside my head, as if something or someone or something was whispering and, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th. I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go near. I don't want to know. Oh, we don't even know if it's March or May. God, how many years have passed? I have lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. Okay, so the diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fellow. So that must have been the guy who lived here previously, I'm guessing. Alright, so look around at everything. Alright. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Dang it. It's doing this again. Sorry that I'm spinning for you guys. I couldn't see. Yes, this guy that we're playing is a horror writer. And he actually purchased this house for inspiration on his next horror novel. It was all gibberish to me. Nothing there. Check this out. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabras. There's lots of pictures in this house. Huh. The fireplace has a generous amount of wood in it, and I was relieved to know that I could warm the place up in case it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping trees. Impressive fireplace, and surprisingly clean, too, although it hadn't been used in a long time. Well, making fires makes a lot of mess, and it's just more work. Alright. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. Of course the power is off. Didn't somebody call the electric company? Alright. The little drawer wouldn't open. Of course it won't. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. I don't know about that. They're probably still good. Oh, this... Oh, get off the other screen. Sorry, guys. I'm getting my cursor on the other screen, and then it starts spinning things. So, my apologies, but I can't help it. All right, let's go over here. Oh, I see. Sam just popped in. All right. Remnants of a previous fire. Well, there was no fire in the other room, so the stone in the fireplace was cool to the touch. I would hope so. Okay. We have to, like, really look around at everything, because one of the things about this game is if you don't see something or examine it, you might, like, get stuck. So the glass was empty. Pity, I could have used a drink. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. What happened to all the music? Oh, it's a fancy blue. I'm sure I'll be needing that later. The huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Is there anything... There we go, music again. Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. A diploma granting the title of construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. Blackwood, you say? The Grasshopper Lies Heavy by Hawthorne Addison. At the Mountains of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft. The previous folks had taste. No question about that. The Necronomicon by Abdul how do you say it? Al-Razed? Whoa. Okay, so somebody's into occult books. Just seeing if there are any other ones that stand out. Oh, How to Grow Successful by John Holmes. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Let's go to the desk. Come on, the desk already. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, I gotta look at the desk here. Alright, nothing there. No, not Comic-Con. Alright. Oh, I'm finding all types of stuff here. What's this? Alright. Oh, in case there was something. I gotta... Alright, never mind. That is locked. What is this? 2 years in East Africa. The journey of the sources of the Nile, with numerous illustrations. Okay. I've been to Wizard World in Chicago. Never been to San Diego Comic-Con. Alright, here we go. This is a lot of reading. And it's important stuff, you guys. Okay. So, February 6th, the construction of the railway bridge is almost complete and went quite smoothly. It took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. It will be very sad to leave South Africa. I've become so attached to it, its culture, its arts, over the past few months that I can't help feeling as if it was already a part of me. I will surely return someday, soon hopefully, although I'm afraid there is a great deal of work to be taken care of back in Old Britain. Fortunately, I made good friends here who were ecstatic about my new appreciation of their country. They have offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I have already crated and got ready to ship, along with many trinkets I bought myself. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made. Even more if I'm intending to start a serious new hobby. You need me to lower the music? Alright, hold on. Is that a little better? There we go. It seems I'll have to get back to work. John Patterson has just told me some natives are causing trouble. A very unfortunate thing, although I'm secretly rejoicing. February 12th. The natives won't leave. It's not like they're causing trouble, so much as they're unsettling our workers. The only complaint so far has been distraction. They just stand still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes, and they truly seem like some tenebrous statues. At first it was just annoying, but lately it has become downright creepy. No, I'm not turning off dog. Sorry. Damn it, son, stop. They seem to be stalking us. So it's not like they're hindering the construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling as if they were about to jump at us at any moment. I think I will hire some protection as a measure of precaution. February 15th. Fascinating. I've been looking into these natives. They live in a nearby village and are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I had thought of them as quite an uncivilized tribe, but their movements are calculated, and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be brutish, very brutish, and their aspect looks awful, although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features, as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it could have been dangerous getting any closer. Although the village is poor and very rough, but some of the shacks leapt out as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I will try to come closer tomorrow. February 16th. My second expedition to the village of the natives has been foiled by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should be focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for all African things aside for a moment. It was my fault, and I accept it. February 20th. They are at it again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they have changed our perception of the surroundings. At first we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear what horrors might be concealed in that dark and foreboding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the bridge, and strange noise. I'm getting tongue-tied. Strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards distractions, but I can't help feeling the area has, in fact, become more sinister, and yet I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. February 24th. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible finding, and I just can't withhold my excitement. Some elders of the local town happened to know about them, but only through stories they'd heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could have been dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned of them was during their childhood, when the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they have been stalking us. People used to call them Dalam, as such was the sound of screams heard echoing late in the night. They'd come out into the streets and see an evil glitter atop a hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid those fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The macabre scene would suddenly stop just as it had begun, out of nowhere, never to be seen again in days to come. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer, until soon faded into oblivion. The tribe apparently had retreated back into obscurity until now. They were later known as the Dalamar, a rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke with could possibly remember its origin. I find it extremely surprising that nobody has ever heard about this tribe, with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from generations in the town, very old. This goes on for a while, I know, but this is very important setup. February 27th. I will confess that I've become obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things, a dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as if they were my discovery. I simply have to study them before leaving. I fear I won't have the chance to ever again. It has become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the bridge. March 4th. Finally, I have managed to see them. My God, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly without speaking or communicating with each other, each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy looking, coarse and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored somewhere. It was all very strange behavior in a tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as if they had suddenly all become possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking spasmodically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped to their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank and moaning in an indescribable way. 2 of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shack. The next minute they brought out into the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall look, while unsettling, were mesmerizing, and I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into dull and uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather around it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting in guttural psalm. Judging by their motions and aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the middle near the mask by his own will. It was an almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dolby and the others were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked wet and expectant. The silence was so unnatural. Then, a few members separated from the people circling the mask and jumped on the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely faithful to the event, the small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in 2s and 3s and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villager was turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck during the sickening process. All was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. I can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everybody else before walking into the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I've ever heard of. I don't think I will ever forget what I saw. My intentions of approaching further, even if they didn't have any weapons at hand, vanished. Those creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company in the blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding into their path. While the images of the sacrifice still hang in my thoughts, I still can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptive, so deceptively simple, and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything like it. I surely would love to take a better look. I feel the Dalamar, dangerous as they are, could be the most important ethnical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigating. I just can't leave them like that. I would never forgive myself. And the mask, that mask. That's a typical Friday for you, Zen. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. Alright. So, I think Mr. Blackwood had gone to Africa and found these creepy natives, it seems. Okay, did we get everything in here? Just want to make sure. I think we did. Alright. Oh, great, I can't see you guys again. Alright, there we go. Yes, he did find the mask. Alright. Okay, this is dining room. Just in case, I tried again, but still there was no power. I couldn't decide what was more impressive, the incredible collection of books in the study or the amount of booze in the dining room. That is an impressive collection. That's old school, too. Stop it, Zen. We're fine. Okay, what's this? I guess that's what happens when you don't water the plants for a long time. Well, I don't think anybody's lived here for a long time. A couple of beautiful vases made of shiny glass were standing on the table. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all famous paintings. I'm not sure who what that is, but it was just some useless junk. I don't know, that looks kind of not useless. A generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. Tablecloths, napkins. That certainly isn't my thing. It's a pretty picture. Old school class. Alright. Let's finish looking down here before we go. Several vases of African craftsmanship were standing against the west window. Okay. The drawer was stuck beyond hope. Interesting. Okay. These floorboards could be polished, though. Let's check this out. I think this might be the kitchen. Hey, Jolt. We're checking out a kitchen now. There were plenty of kitchen utensils in the house, ready to be used. Okay. And anything I can pick up. The door to the oven was firmly stuck in place. Well, that's no good. How am I supposed to cook? There's no microwave in this place, even. That kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, yes. I have a knife now. Got a knife. And nothing in there. Close it. Apparently the water wasn't running. How the heck am I supposed to survive here without electricity and power? The interior of the refrigerator was begging for some serious cleaning, not to mention a powerful disinfectant. That chicken bones? That's just bones right there. Pretty much, Floyd. Pretty much. Let's see. The door to what I assume was the basement was locked. Yeah, this place needs a little bit of TLC. That did look like human bones, didn't it? Did it not? Countless jars and cans adorned the kitchens. I guess so. I mean, he's way out in the boonies, so it's not like he's able to get to the grocery store easily. Maybe he brought food in that suitcase of his. Probably not, though. Alright, so I think this is the maid's room. And there's a lot of important stuff we need to find in here. Oh, picture. Oh, it's a squirrel. It looks like the squirrels I've been feeding outside. The one has gotten really, really spoiled, and he only likes this good stuff now. I put peanuts out there and he don't even care. The topmost sheet of paper of the pile had some curious markings on it, so I grabbed it to have a closer look. Except, I think I need something to... I don't know what this is. Housekeeping? Okay. I think I need to do something to it. Oh, there we go. Pencil. The practical photographer. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, maybe I can use this pencil. I gotta look at it first. Come on! Pencil. Alright, there we go. It didn't do anything. I'm supposed to use this pencil. Or is it maybe I have to use... Oh, it's in my... Nah, it's in my inventory. Alright, there we go. I managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter in Italian. What? Where's Jen? Is Jen here? I need somebody who can read Italian. How do I read these things? Damn it. Oh, hey, this is my journal, I think. This house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts have truly exceeded my expectations. I'd better get acquainted right away. Jerry says the electrician should be on his way to solve the light problem. I feel relieved. It seems the house is out of power. You can't have everything, I guess. Hopefully it's just a minor glitch, but I should tell Jerry. Okay, this looks like I just go through this and add stuff as I go through the game. I'm speechless. I've just read an incredible story about a mysterious African tribe, the personal memories of this James Blackwood person. Even if it isn't true, it's simply terrific material. Judging by the stuff I've been seeing around, this Blackwood was really into African culture. I managed to reveal a letter that seems to be in Italian. I'm curious about it, so I should try to find a way to translate it. Well, if Jin was here, he'd be able to translate it, but he's not. So, kind of sucks. I don't know if I can grab anything here. It was just some useless junk. It looks like whoever stayed in this room loved photography. There's a bridge. Some nice pictures. Why are you setting the table straight? It hasn't even been knocked over. Alright. Practical photography. Class and paper. A manual. Yeah, someone was really into photography. I'll put that away. Okay. The bed in this room was miserable looking. Supposedly there's a picture I need to be taking a look at here. I hope I'm not missing anything. Oh, let's see. I said a photo. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so it looks like smell coming from the toilet prevented any further investigation. Apparently the water wasn't running. I know he did. I think he was throwing a temper tantrum. Evidently this bathroom had been used as some kind of dark room. Oh, these are all the pictures from the beginning. It looks like a mausoleum of sorts. I don't know if there's anything in here I need. Yeah, he was throwing a tantrum. I think it was past his bedtime. Alright, back in here. Alright, so there is a picture under a notebook that I need to look closely at. It's very important. It's important in this game because you have to look at things in order to be able to access certain things. So I don't know, where was there a notebook? Maybe down here. No, looks like this. Whoever stay. Oh yeah. We got that already. Close this drawer. Nothing. Oh, right here. This must be it. Okay, so it was an old picture of the kitchen that I had just left. It was in this drawer. Alright, so I gotta go back in the kitchen and see. It is very easy to miss stuff in this game. Very easy. Alright. Back in the day when they didn't hold your hand playing games. Okay. So, but that... It would have been there, but that vase isn't there anymore. So... Hold on. Are there vases in this room? No, I don't see anything. That if you guys happen to see that vase anywhere from that photo, call it out because I'm pretty sure that the key's in there. Alright, well, I'm done with the kitchens. Unless it's here. No, no, nope, don't see it. Alright, time to go upstairs. There was. Maybe I should go check that real quick. I don't think this is it. There's a lot of vases, though, but we'll go check real quick. There's a stairway upstairs, or in the front. No, no. There's a lot of vases around here. Tiny vase almost hidden in the corner completed the modest furnishings in the lobby. Yeah, this was a huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing on the window. It's a rain-torn umbrella. Okay, well, I'll have to figure that out later. I remembered that Jerry said a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Okay, so we are up here. I quickly realized that this had to be my room. It became evident why as I glimpsed the gorgeous view through the huge window. That's not working. Alright, let's get set up here. Uh-oh. Why is it that I can't concentrate? Crumpling pages like this. I'm getting worse. The whisperings. They're killing me. They cannot be real. They cannot be real. Barred the door, but still can hear them in my dreams. How to get rid of it? If it was only that simple, but tearing it apart would force one to admit its otherworldly nature. No, it just can't be possible. I can't allow these thoughts to cross my mind, but I can really hear them so clearly. Have I really lost it? It just can't be that I'm experiencing exactly what James did. It has to be influence. How else to explain that every time I walk past the gallery, the whispers grow louder? They're luring me inside. It wants me closer. I can hear them again. Yes, the tortured souls of the fallen now suffering for eternity. A chant next room. I know for sure its source now. I can't fool myself any longer. Are those drums? Oh, please, for Christ's sake, don't let it be drums. I have to document this. I have to keep going. Because if James was right, my God, may God have mercy on our souls. Barred the doorway. I wonder what had distressed the writer this much. I have all Sims 2 and all the expansions, but it takes way too much. Yes, Tomodachi, I am playing horror game, but this is not going to have me screaming all over the place. This is point and click, so a little less scary. A little less scary, but horror is my jam. That's normally what I stream. Let's see. The table could use okay, alright, so I think I need to put that? No. There we go. Alright, so I need my pen. Barbara. Oh, okay. That's the phone number I need. No, come on, put that away. Michael Arthate. That's my name, clearly. Vanishing Town. I don't need to read this. There's enough reading in this game. I don't need to read the synopsis of his book. Jerry P. Carter, real estate agent. Okay, that's my buddy, Jerry. I probably need to give him a call. What's this? October 7th, 1976. Michael, it took me months, but at least I think I managed well. Okay, I have to read this right. It took me months, but at least I think I managed. Think, so to speak, as there are only a very few details left, but I can confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it'd take me that much time. I told you, I'd have never thought that finding a Victorian house, and no more and no less than in Rothbury, would have been so hard. The majority of the old houses in this region are either impossible to live in or they belong to the aristocracy. As if that wasn't enough, you and your bloody whims. Was it really that necessary being so cut off from town? Why all the sudden need for solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of those typical hermit writers. Anyway, this beauty will take your breath away. It belonged to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around the mid-60s, it became the property of one person, I believe a friend of this family. He lived there for 5 years or so and then abandoned it. Yes, you read right, abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic, a renowned doctor, spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from the face of the earth. Why someone would do that is beyond me. The house then became the property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, no one ever did anything about it. That is, until I rescued it from oblivion, of course. It took me a lot of work, so I hope you like it. The price is just as we discussed earlier. I know it's hard to believe, but the price of the interior was never agreed upon, so whatever you find inside, be it furniture or a long-lost Rembrandt, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Now, I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in the thousands, but if you bump into a hidden cachet of money, and you can never really know, then I want a piece of it. Wait a second. If you happen to sell any important item you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I have to get a part of that too. Business is business, my friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it from top to bottom. 6 years without inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders, though, and you are going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh, they told me the house seems to have a rat problem, but you can't have it all. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your friend, Jerry. Ah, there. So that... Oh, here. Matches. Did I get everything? So we got this house that was abandoned and has rat problems. I hope I got it for a good price. Because I'm starting to think there might be a reason why it was abandoned. Alright. Typewriter. I know, I mean, it's out in the nowhere, so you would think. Alright, what are we doing here? I was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. Possibly. Oh, I gotta look at these drawers. Booze. What is this? Anatomy? Alright, well, the guy who was here previously was a doctor, right? So maybe this is just that stuff. Just that stuff. It is questionable. I wish, believe me. That would be great. Alright, I guess that's all I can see there. I gotta keep exploring. It was too early to go to bed. The stone in the fireplace was cool to the touch. I would hope so. Seriously. I don't want no squatters in this place. And if I find a squatter, they're getting the blunt edge of my end of my umbrella. Alright. Ah, yes. Very famous paintings on these walls. I don't think I've seen Rembrandt yet, though. Alright. What's in here? I was unusually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery, its theme being African culture. You don't say. Let's see. What's this? 19th of September, 1962. Dear James, I'm going to make use of these resting moments to thank you once again for your kindness. Those shields that you have donated to us are wonderful. If it weren't for you, our section dedicated to African objects wouldn't be anything else other than a mere collection of photographs. Also, I've been looking into these Dalamar you mentioned. I have to say, they seem to be rather fantastic. If it wasn't for your personal account of their activities, I'd dismiss them as some old wives' tales. I found a few looks mentioning them, and I'd be very happy to lend them to you. They will be mailed at once. I hope you can satisfy your curiosity. Cordially yours, Simon Russell, Director of the Durham Museum of World Arts. Hey, Mr. Kraken Jet 1. We be playing some, The lamps seem to be broken beyond repair, probably the souvenir of a hazardous journey. Yes, this looks like all the stuff from his... Really? I don't know. Alright. There's gotta be a vase around here that has a key in it, damn it. Gotta be. These are interesting African artifacts. This display case was holding perhaps the most impressive items in the room. A pair of huge carved tusks were occupying a corner of the gallery. Okay. It wouldn't move. This display case was holding... Okay, yeah. It's firmly stuck in place. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to move that later on. The beautiful vases were mesmerizing. That looks way too detailed for ancient... Well, no, it's not ancient. It's probably just kind of modern African artwork. Alright. Something that looked like a lion's claw was firmly attached to the necklace. No, just more African artwork. That looks Indian to me, actually. Not quite African. Uh-huh. All those masks. They made me feel very uneasy. They seem to be guarding the room. This one's... One of them's missing, though. One of them is missing. Hopefully it's not the mask from the journal. That would be quite creepy. Alright. So that was the gallery. I'm sure we'll be back there at some point. I know. I'm a little worried. Just a little bit. Oh, this must be the master bedroom. The bed seemed to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. I don't know why that's, what's going on with that? More pictures? I feel like I've seen some of these in famous works of art. Let's see. More trophies. Books on engineering, maths, physics. Not my thing. A diploma was displayed on the shelf. It appeared that the people who lived in the house were very educated. What's that? It's a picture that looks broken. Anything in here? Not really. Oh, come on! I bet you these are bottles of laudanum, because they loved their laudanum back then. I don't think anything's ever changed. I didn't want to go through a bunch of trinkets of perfume. I know. They are very outdated. I know, but the story is good. I'm hoping that maybe one day they'll update this game. It did look like a pregnant woman that picked... What's this? Now that you mention it. I know there's something in here I should be getting. Let's see. Oh, main bedroom. Open the doors and see a pocket washer. Oh, okay. There's a... I have to look closely at one of these. I know I have no reflection. That's not surprising. Not surprising. Alright, so I gotta look at this. I would never have figured this shit out. I don't even know. I think I looked at a guide when I originally played this. Oh, amazing. There was a safe behind the picture. But I don't have the combination. So, I guess that's it. Alright, so, well, get out of here. Their newer game, Gabby, Asylum, which again, I said, no, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think? That's a combination of my freaking luggage. Anyways, the next game that they're working on, this developer, will be fully 3D, so you won't have to deal with this mist style slideshow. Hey, Glint. Coming to watch some me read some spooky stories. Apparently the water wasn't running. There gotta be stuff in here. Nothing. I'm sure that's not it. Alright. Oh, I got a towel. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I would attempt to take a shower. Well, there's no water, so you're not even taking a shower. I don't even know how you're going to the bathroom. Why do you have to go out to the woods in the back? This is spooky. It's already got Kasea a little chilled. Some of these journal entries. And the rats in the basement, and the scratching. I think that was only all I was supposed to get out of the bathroom. Yeah. Alright. It is good music. And the Necronomicon. And what was it? H.P. Lovecraft's thing. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So, because we're now at 2 o'clock and I need to take my bathroom break. So give me a few seconds here and then I will be back, and then we're gonna go upstairs and check up the 3rd floor. And then hopefully go downstairs and call Jerry and move on to the next day. So, I will be back. It does... Well, that works in a spooky game like this. So, it works. Alright, so we... Oh, here's another... no, can't look at it. Ah, there we go. There's our creepy picture. This is a famous piece of art. You know what, Vitas, I actually had originally, I don't know if I still have it, but I did buy this originally on CD, and that's when I originally played it back in the day. But it's a very good game. Yeah, but this is, I think, was this Saturn eating his son? Very famous piece of art, but it's very creepy. And you would think that, you know, famous classical artists wouldn't be into horror, but clearly they were into horror. So... this is a classic point-and-click adventure, especially if you're into horror, so... yeah, Saturn eating his son. That's your favorite? How do I move? There we go. I remember the first time I played this game, and I was looking at the picture, I'm like, that just creeped me out. But now I've seen it in, like, several games since, and it's like, oh, there's that picture again. Alright. Locked. The door seems to be stuck. Alright, well, I guess we're not getting in there right now. I don't even know what I'm getting anymore. I'm, like, picking up these things, and I don't know what they are. I don't know. It's crazy, Greek, not Greek, yeah, Saturn, Greek or Roman mythology, I don't know. No, Saturn is Roman, right? Yeah. The Saturn would be Zeus. No, that would be Jupiter. I have no idea. It's been years since I've studied mythology. Alright, that's what I thought. The upper bathroom would have been beautiful under different conditions, but in its current state, it was sad and depressing. Alright, so clearly this room was under construction. Huh. A neat little stove was standing on a plank. See if I can... I think this goes here. Oh, I have to... Alright, that worked, but do I need to heat anything up yet? Maybe I can... Since I had no intention of burning anything just yet, I decided not to waste any matches. Probably a good idea. I have a feeling I'm gonna need them. An amount of trash in this room is unbelievable. I feel like there's something I need to look at, though. Alright, so this is... workshop. Okay, I guess I can't do anything else in here. I didn't even want to imagine what the piles of rubbish that were inside these boxes. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's gonna spin here. I just want to make sure I'm still streaming for you guys. Sorry if I'm spinning. My page went blank. Yeah, I'm still going. Okay. Like I said, 2 screens can sometimes be a problem. No, I want to go back that other way. Can I even get through this door? Alright, so let's check over here, and then we'll go up to the... Looks like there's a very, like a tower of some sort. They were just some uninteresting boxes. Just a pile of old bricks. I don't think that there's anything here for me to find. I'm assuming at some point I'm gonna have to do something there. A couple of old and rusty lamps adorn the top of the tower. Ah! Stop spinning. It's a very big house, yes. And there's... I can't open that one. Alright, well, I think that's about all I can do right now. Let's go down and call Jerry. I'm sure I missed some, pickups, but, if I need to, I'll go consult the strategy guide. I know, Gabby, I know. It would drive you crazy, but you don't want me wandering this slideshow all day. No, no bathroom. Damn it. Get out of here. That is scary down there. I don't know. I want to get through this game. Possibly before Halloween, so... Alright, so...
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Everything seems to be fine, except the lights don't work.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I forgot to tell you. I had an electrician, one that I trust, to meet you there this morning. You know how a lack of power can be a recurring issue in old places like that. He should be arriving soon.
That's good to know. I'll set up my stuff and let you know how everything does later.
Perfect. Have fun.
Sure.
Alright, and then I need to call Barbara twice.
Hello, Arthade Productions.
Arthade Productions? What in heaven's name was that?
Oh, hi, boss. I was just fooling around.
Well, don't. I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of studio. And don't call me boss.
I'm sorry, it's just that no one was calling and all of a sudden I got excited.
I told you it was going to be that way, girl. But I still need you there. I just hope you're not being bored to death.
Oh, don't worry. I'm studying tongues during my spare time. I love that so much.
That's great, but don't lower your guard. As soon as I publish my new book, that place is going to get riddled with phone calls and hundreds of fan mail.
That's the spirit, boss. I know your new book is going to be a huge success.
Of course it will. As soon as I find a proper ending. And stop calling me boss.
As you wish, boss. Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Alright. I gotta call her again.
Hello?
Hey, it's me, Bobby dear. I need to ask you a favor.
Bring it on.
I found a letter here, and I'm curious about it. It's in Italian. Do you think you could translate it for me?
My, Mr. Athwaite, are we being naughty?
Mrs. Styles.
Yes, of course I can. Just send me the letter and I'll put hands to work as soon as I have it here.
Excellent. I wonder if the postman will come by. I feel like I'm the last person alive on the whole planet here.
But have you told the post office in Rothbury that you're moving to Blackwood Manor?
Yes, Jerry did. I just hope they don't forget about me, that's all. In any case, thank you. You're such a dear.
That's what I'm here for.
Actually, that's what I'm paying you for. Anyway, I'll go and try mailing that letter.
I'll be standing by for action.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Alrighty then. So I gotta get this letter into the mail. Let us see. Alright, so I'm supposed to go through the front. sky looks rather ominous, does it not? Very much so. Okay. Is that... no. I went to the front gates just as Jerry had instructed, but there was no sign of an electrician. This is a little spoopy. Is there a mailbox around here? Oh, here we go. Mr. Arthate, Mr. Carter sent me here today to fix a power problem in your residence. I was told to meet you at the gates, but I've been waiting a few minutes and I still haven't seen any signs of you. I will wait some more and then leave. Please contact Mr. Carter as soon as possible. Damn it. Frickin' missed him. I was too busy screwing around. The house. Alright, well. Alright, let's see what I get. Alright, we're gonna put this in the box, if I can grab it. Oh my god, this is so monotonous. So monotonous. Alright, there we go. Alright. I don't think there's anything I can do there. I had only just arrived and the idea of going driving again wasn't very tempting. Oh, I guess I can't. Alright. Ah! Stop spinning. I guess I haven't done everything I have because it's still 1 p.m. Recheck the chest, the newspaper in the attic. I don't think I got the newspaper in the attic. Did I get the newspaper in the attic? It said recheck the chest. What chest? Stove in the workroom, the drawer under the mirror in the dining room. Drawers in the cabinet left of the sink. The fuse. Oh, I didn't even get into the fuse box in the basement. Maybe we gotta go down there. Alright. I did check the drawer under the cabinet. Alright, let's see. That's a kitchen. Yeah, but did I not get a key of some sort? Maybe that key will work. I don't know. Let's see. God dang it. Come on. No. Hold on. I gotta find that one key from that picture. Alright, so the maid's room. We're close to the notebook. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Picture shows that there's a key on the key holder by the kitchen door. Check the dresser and see the photographs on top. Small back hallway. Go back to the back hallway and let's look at the pottery left at the stairs. Okay, we gotta go to the back hallway. Seriously, I don't know how you would play this game without a freaking strategy guide. Alright, I think this is... Aha! There's the key. There is the key. Let's go into the basement. There is a newspaper upstairs that I did not see. So... Well, I mean, I'm at the point where I'm gonna play through it, and then if I'm stuck, I'll look. But the golden key fit nicely into the place and unlocked the door. Oh, this is great. Old Town Hall. Oh, this is great music. It was terribly cold and damp in the basement. Yeah, this is not even really music. I think this is just sounds. They were just some interesting boxes. God, look at this boiler. There was a huge furnace covering most of the east wall. I didn't understand why, but I began to feel terribly uneasy. It had a menacing look to it. The atmosphere was dense and claustrophobic. That is a nasty looking freaking furnace. There was a drain cover on the concrete. Alright, back. There's gotta be a fuse box here somewhere. Ah, there it is. I can't look at it. It's not letting me do nothing. Or maybe that's it. There we go. There appeared to be nothing wrong with the fuses. Alright. Alright, well, I guess... My mind could have been playing tricks on me, but there seemed to be some occasional distant noises. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you with all of this sound, this music. Alright, so we did that. We gotta go to the 3rd floor and find that newspaper. Is that on the 3rd floor? Did you guys see a newspaper anywhere? Maybe this one. Alright, I think there might be newspapers on the floor here. What did it say? Sorry, I gotta look. We checked the chest and newspaper in the attic. We're not in the attic, are we? I don't think we went to the attic. Stove in the workroom, and the drawer under the mirror in the dining room. Did that. Drawers in the cabinet, and the cabinet left of the sink, and the fuse. Alright, well... I don't think we went to the attic. This is not the attic, so we gotta go upstairs. Oh, these stairs. I don't think I went up these. Okay, this is definitely new. I remember looking at it and thinking I needed to go up there, but I didn't. A useless array of random items of every imaginable size and color occupied all the corners of the attic. Of every. Okay. There was nothing of interest among those trinkets. The pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. How would I know what date to look for? Unless I gotta go look for something else first. Oh, this is where this gets freaking annoying. Okay, here's the chest. There we go. lot of documents. January something? I really don't know. Shit. Shit. What date am I supposed to look for? Okay, look around, see music box. Okay. Oh, I guess I can't do anything with it now because I need a date. So, and I don't have that date. I feel like they're talking about picking up all this shit in here. Okay, stop. Alright, look at that. Alright, so there's nothing in here. Alright. The problem is he's having me look at these things because unless you look at something, you don't trigger other things. So that's why I have to look at all this shit. Okay. Which is kind of annoying for a point-and-click adventure, but I strained my eyes to detect if there was anything useful among that junk, but instead I got the impression of a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Okay, so there's supposedly a music box. Here we go. Music box. Guess I'm not sure what that's supposed to do, but alright. So, it said something about meatpacker's receipt of meat cutting sold to Dr. Milton in 1970. So, supposedly that should be important about this meatpacking slip. I don't know. Alright, take the glass flower and okay. Alright, so that's all I can do in here. So, let's, I guess, go downstairs now. That seems to be important. And the sound of the door opening there sounds very much like Silent Hill opening doors. It must be a stock sound that they used. Oh, I don't need to go in here. Alright. Let's go look at the clock and see if it's changed. I don't know if that's a kitchen. No, I don't think it is. Oh, it probably is. Oh, fuck. We're in the kitchen again. Alright, alright, alright. These fancy carved doors are nice, though. They kind of remind me a little bit... It was crazy. The house I lived in when I was young. It was little. It was like the old mayor's house. And it was really fancy. We had French doors and everything. Alright, so let's see what time this is showing us. It is still 1 o'clock. What am I missing? What am I missing? Shit. Oh my god. Alright, oh no, hold on. Okay, let's go call Jerry then. Let's see if that does anything.
Carter Properties.
Jerry, we have a problem.
What happened?
The electrician missed me. He left a note in the mailbox.
Bloody hell. He was supposed to meet you at the gates early this morning. I thought he was just being late.
Damn, that I must have missed him for a few minutes. What the heck am I supposed to do now?
Why don't you go check the fuses yourself? Maybe it isn't that serious.
Jerry, all the fuses seem to be fine. I think the problem might be a little more complicated than that.
I see.
What should we do now?
Go get some candles.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. I'm calling this guy right away, and I'm afraid he won't be able to stop by until tomorrow. He was already driving there today as a personal favor.
There must be something you can do. I don't feel comfortable walking around this place with dim lights. I barely know it.
Michael, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? It would be like you were living in a past century. Exquisite Victorian house, lit by candles. What I wouldn't give to be in your place.
I left my sense of adventuring back in London, thanks. I have work to do.
Then do it. What else could you ask for? Now you have the chance to experience firsthand one of your period pieces.
Oh, very funny. Try getting that guy over here as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I will. Make sure you find some candles before it gets too dark.
Yes, candles. Bye.
Immediately after hanging up with Jerry, I realized that I had already explored enough to determine there wouldn't be any candles inside the house. But there's a whole ton of candelabras everywhere. Shit, now what do I do? Alright, see what time it is. Yeah, I know, I would totally be out of here too. Alright, what time is it? Alright, we're 3 o'clock, so we're making progress. We're making progress. Alright, so. Alright. Freaking out. I'm just gonna call Jerry again. Yeah, but I don't think he has any oil.
Yes?
Jerry, I'm freaking out. I couldn't find a single candle inside this place.
You're kidding me. I can't believe it. Did you look well?
Yes, every single room, drawer, box, cabinet, nothing. No candles.
All right, listen. The town isn't too far away. No more than 20 minutes drive. If you can't find some candles there, I'll eat my hat.
You'll eat your whole closet. This is getting on my nerves.
Come on, it's just a quick ride. You know how to get there?
Yeah, I saw it on my way here. Did you call Mr. Busy Electrician who couldn't hold on for just 5 more minutes?
Yes, he'll be doing me another special favor, and we'll be going there tomorrow afternoon. It's the best he can do. You have to bear in mind it's Sunday. We'll charge extra, of course.
I don't care. I have no power. I'll get him myself if he doesn't show up.
Calm down. Drive to the town before it gets too dark. You won't be able to find your way back if it does.
Yeah, I had to buy some food anyway.
There you go. Godspeed. And drive safe.
All right.
I'm really not sure if I'm digging this Michael Artete guy. Alright. I think I left the keys in the ignition anyways. The car would not start. It was only then that I realized I had left the lights on. Oh, for fuck's sake. The car battery was dead. Ain't going to town, you guys. That ain't happening now. Well. Alright. I guess we're going back to... going back to the manor. Yeah, time to call Jerry again. You think that man is going to be so tired of hearing from me.
Let me guess. Michael.
Jerry, you won't believe this. It's insane. My car is dead.
What? Are you sure? Have you checked its pulse?
I'm not joking. It's gone.
My friend, this completely redefines the term suspension of disbelief you sometimes use for your stories.
I know. I'm speechless. I forgot the lights on and the car ran out of batteries. All because of that bloody fog. Jerry, you've got to help me. Get over here.
Michael, look at the time. I can't drive to Northumberland right now.
But Jerry, I can't spend the whole night without one single source of light. I barely know this place, and I won't be able to find my way. Heck, I don't even know if it's rid of ghosts yet.
Are you a sleepwalker, Michael? You lie down on the bed, you sleep, you wake up, and you'll have tons of bright light then.
That's not helping. And you're the one who got me into this mess in the first place.
Hold on a minute. It's not my fault if the electrician missed you for a few minutes. There aren't any candles in a 3-story mansion, and your car's battery was low.
Okay, listen. When will you be coming back to Rothbury?
I'll be arriving home early tomorrow morning, and I'll come for you shortly after. We'll drive to town, stock yourself up, and then spend the rest of the day in your garden drinking some beers while we wait for Mr. Electrician. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, I guess. And I don't think there's any plan B either.
I'm afraid not. Sorry. I really took all the precautions to make your stay there as comfortable as possible. But I guess sometimes things are just meant to go wrong.
Apparently. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Call me back if you need anything. And Michael,
Yes,
just don't let this situation get on your nerves.
I promise it won't. Goodbye.
Seriously, I think Michael might be one of those problem clients. I feel so bad for Jerry. Alright, so now what do we do? Oh, we gotta call Jerry again! Shit, this guy's gonna be so fucking tired of hearing from us.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Alright, I wondered about the previous inhabitants.
Do you know anything about the previous inhabitants of this house?
Not much. Just there were some strange individuals. There's also the murder.
Oh, great.
You're kidding me. A murder?
An old-fashioned murder. You'd probably love the details, but sadly I don't know very much. It's old history, really. Although it caused quite a stir there in Rothbury. It seems the owner, James Blackwood, I think, went mad and killed his wife. I do remember the date, though. May 1963.
James Blackwood, according to the stuff I've been reading.
So you're already turning the place upside down? I should have thought so.
There's enough material for a whole series of stories here, you know.
After you finish your book, my friend.
Yeah. But it can never hurt poking around a little.
Would you just get back to work? Call me if you need anything.
All right. Goodbye.
Alright. So hopefully we don't have to call him again. Alright. Oh great, I gotta call him again. For Christ's sake, this guy. I see, you think he'd turn his... He'd take his phone off the hook. They didn't turn phones off back then. They just took them off the hooks.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
I found a safe box in a room upstairs. Would you happen to know the combination?
I think I should. Let me see. I did take note of the combination once, but I don't have it here right now. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Okay?
Great. Thanks.
Alright, please tell me we can actually move about now. Okay, so we're gonna go... I think we can... Let's go check the clock. What time is it? That'll tell us if we're able to move forward or not. Alright, so 6 o'clock, so we need to go up to the attic. Right, I think it was back this way, right? No, down the hall. I hope his commission was really good because he's earning it with this client. Yeah, we have to go up these stairs. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that the slideshow type point and click. Oh, I can't. Where is it? Point and click is driving me crazy. I'm kind of getting there. How did we do this back in the day? This is the attic. Okay, so now that we have a date, let's look at these newspapers. I looked for the date that Jerry told me and found an interesting article. Mr. James Blackwood, distinguished resident of this town and a widely acknowledged construction engineer, was accused of murder yesterday by Miss Eva Mariani, maid of the Blackwood family. While the nature of the situation is of the most unusual, given that Mr. Blackwood is a highly respected gentleman, Miss Mariani, an Italian immigrant and aspiring photographer, affirms to have a photograph that supports this act. Chewie, get out of the way. Damn it, cat. Hold on. This accusation. I knew no one would ever believe me, so I took a picture of him, she says. I was supposed to be in town during the afternoon, but I didn't have the need to. I mean, I didn't have any errands to do, so I was in my room and saw this shadow out in the garden. When I glanced through the window, I just couldn't believe my eyes. The lady, oh God. The sole thought of it sends shivers down my spine. The photograph in question is in possession of the authorities, and it has been revealed that it clearly shows Mr. Blackwood burying a shape in his garden. We can almost confirm that the shape is a body, says Police Chief William Bailey. But even if the image is not clear, this alone, with Miss Mariani's statement, is enough to open a serious case against Mr. Blackwood. Police officers are already heading to the Blackwood Manor as we speak. Up until this accusation, it was believed that Mrs. Catherine Blackwood was on a trip. According to the information we received from the school where she teaches, the police chief continues, a notice was sent to the teacher's department which stated that Mrs. Blackwood had to leave on a sudden trip and that she would make use of her license to do so. Miss Mariani's accusation puts Mr. Blackwood in a very compromising situation. Even if we can't find anything in the garden, he has a lot of explaining to do. The efforts of Dr. Christopher Milton, one of Rothbury's most respected doctors and longtime friend of the Blackwood family, to minimize the facts have been unsuccessful, and the news is the subject of discussion throughout the whole town. Hundreds of rumors are crossing the land. Theories range from plausible and well-conceived to wild and crackpot theories. But the question that keeps lingering in everybody's mind, for which the answer has yet to be found, is why would a wealthy and educated man cold-heartedly murder his wife after 30 years of marriage? Well, that is certainly interesting. All right, and then that one. Supposedly there's another one around here. It says, read. All right. I guess that's it. We're going to bed now. I've had enough for today. We're going to bed. There may be. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully the cops went and dug it up. But who knows? There might be a body back there. It's very, very possible. Okay, this is... I don't need... It was getting late. Perhaps it was a good time to go to sleep. Especially since there are no, there's no electricity. Might as well just sleep it away. Not in real life, Zen. Not in real life. Alright. I laid down on the bed. Am I sleepwalking? What was that noise? Yeah, oh no. Who knows? It's getting louder. Yes, I hear it too. cabinet's gone. Great. I was awakened from my strange dream by some odd noises reverberating around the room. Alright, now I'm really awake to noises. Suddenly the noises seemed to grow louder. Hell? Alright, well maybe I need to go in the one room like my dream. Alright, let's go check it out. It stopped. Well, the cabinet's there. Still can't move it. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. Wait, I have a stethoscope? Where the hell did I get a stethoscope from? Do I have a... I don't have a stethoscope. Great. I don't know where I got it from, damn it. They did stop, but I'm supposed to be listening using a stethoscope in the fireplace. And I don't think I have one. Oh, go to the fireplace. Oh, there's a doctor's bag right next to it. Okay, so let's go there. Oh no, those sounds are still happening. Alright, here's the doctor's bag. I grabbed the stethoscope, which seemed to be about the only useful thing in the bag. No, but I heard it's really good. I've been trying to get the husband to play it. I listened carefully as I moved the stethoscope around the fireplace. Yes. The noises were coming from there, but I still couldn't determine their source. Alright. Alright, this is... Dang it. Alright, I'm getting turned around. It's too dark. It's too dark. That scratching, which the game is named Scratches, is kind of creepy. Okay, so we already had checked here. Okay. Go downstairs. Oh. Alright, so I already looked there, so let's go downstairs. One of these days, I'm gonna do my Iron Man run of Fire Emblem on the Nintendo Switch. I love that game. One of these days. Alright, so I'm supposed to use the stethoscope in the living room. I do too. I'll probably do it on that route, which is going to be very painful because I love all those characters. The noises were definitely spreading through the fireplaces, probably via some conduit. I concluded they had to be coming from below. Okay, below is the basement. Alright, fine. Let's go check out the basement then. Yeah, I don't want to go in the basement. I don't. game would be really creepy if they did redo it in, like, 3D and, like, updated it. It would be very creepy. I thought about investigating, but then I realized the basement would be pitch black at this time. I couldn't go down there without some light. As much as I wanted to find the source of the scratches, I wouldn't be able to proceed without a light source of some kind. Okay, well, I guess there's not much more I can do. I'm going to bed. Alright. Someday they're gonna finish their next game, Asylum, and I'm gonna stream that for you guys. Ugh. The scratches had stopped. I thought it was the right moment for me to go back to sleep. I went back to bed. Alright, we got through the first day! We're through the first day. On the second day, a fierce storm had assaulted the land. I could hear the trees creaking, or rather moaning, to the lashing of the rain, and I quickly abandoned my hopes of having the power fixed. Well, let's go downstairs and call good old Jerry. Let's do it. Alright. Good thing they don't have they didn't have caller ID back then. She would not be answering my calls, except it's ringing now.
Hello?
Michael, how are you doing over there? The sky's falling here.
You mean this storm has hit there too? Seems the entire universe is falling here. I'm afraid to go outside.
Well, the better then, as I won't be able to come for you. I'm deeply sorry, but it's seemingly impossible driving to Northumberland. Even less getting anywhere near the manor. I understand many of the roads are closed.
So much for my hopes of seeing Mr. Electrician today, then. Ah, the benefits of being away from society, eh? I should have listened to you.
Don't panic. I'll come right for you, as soon as this thing is over. You just hang on in there.
It's not like I have any other choice, do I?
I'm afraid not, my friend. This storm has the power to disturb the dead.
Well, it seemed like this very same storm has awakened the evil spirits resting inside my new home.
What's that?
Not sure, but I happened to hear some odd sounds last night. Kind of scratching noises down in the basement.
I do remember the cleaning lady saying something about rats.
Unless we're talking about mutant rats here, I don't think that's the problem.
Michael, my friend, you were tired from a long trip and stressed about the problems you found there. On top of that, you had moved to a very old house. Guess what's the most common complaint from people moving to old houses?
Ghosts on the loose?
Sort of. Now go focus on your book while you still have enough light. I'll be there as soon as possible. By the way, Michael, I have the combination for the safe right here.
Oh, great. Tell me.
03211. Just remember to share it if you bump into any expensive jewelry.
Of course I will. Bye.
Time to go check out that safe. Where was it anyways? Oh, it was in the master bedroom, right? Oh gosh, it looks dark in there. It's like, I guess he is. It'll be fine. He'll be fine. Alright. Oh, I don't even have to do anything. Mr. James T. Blackwood, the Blackwood Manor, Rothbury, Northumberland. Dear Sir, we hereby propose to furnish all equipment, materials, and labor to complete the contract for the construction of a second floor for the Blackwood Manor of Rothbury, Northumberland, in accordance with plans and specifications prepared by Mr. James T. Blackwood, dated October 31st, 1960, for the sums as follows. Okay, all of this stuff, we agree. Okay, so they're working on the second... There's a key, though. I hope I have some granola bars or something in my bag. Alright, so. I have a generic blue key. Read the contractor's bid. Oh, I get to call the bank. Alright, so, I need to go to the top floor. Which way? I don't know. This way. Maybe here? Key didn't fit. It just says to go to the top floor. Oh, behind the stairs. Okay. Not while there was a key on the other side. What? Door was locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. There was quite a bit of light coming from below the door. Alright, well, let's... Shit. Alright, this is one of those things where I need to find a piece of paper. Where do I find a piece of paper? Damn it. I don't have... I think... Oh my god, I was supposed to do this on the first day. Oh, gotta go back. I know. Alright, let's see. Second level. Alright, it says turn left, look down, and take the newspaper under the paint can. Alright. Oh, right here. Alright. That's where it was. It was right there. Because this is a common freaking puzzle. And then you find something to... After a bit of effort, I managed to knock down the key with the help of the boring tool. I removed the piece of paper and noticed that the key had gotten stuck behind the door. Whoever said that dumb technique worked? Well, it works in all the hidden object games. Alright, now I can use this key. Okay, so... This unfinished room seemed to have been used as a storeroom for some sinister paintings. Whoever painted those pictures must have been deeply disturbed. Several cans of paint were scattered throughout the room, probably all dried up by now. Yes, lots of creepy art. Lots. This was the study with the gorgeous collection of books. Oh. Alright, so these are all the rooms. The living room. The entrance to the house. Okay. Dining room. Kitchen. Second floor. My lovely room. It was that strange African gallery. That was odd. I didn't remember seeing that room. The main bedroom. So this room here. Was there a room there? I don't remember a door. Huh. Entrance to the house, the bathroom. Huh. This third floor, common sense dictated. It was the very same room I was standing in now. All of the rooms on this floor seemed to be in very poor condition. Alright. So then... I need to get to that room somehow. Alright, so here's a hammer. Got that. Whoever painted those pictures, yeah, these are some kind of creepy pictures. Supposedly there's a can lid I need to... Let's say here. Take the generic silver key and a can lid from the table between the pencils and paintbrush. Oh yeah, it did. Now that you mention it. All right. I don't see a generic silver key anywhere. Do you guys? Oh, there it is. So, can lid. I picked up the lid of this can as I thought it might come in handy. Alright. And then I got the hammer. So I got everything in here. So we're done in here. Alright, this is just another room. This is rope up here. A large rope was hanging from a railing above. Alright. Oh, I want to go up. Oil can. A useless can of grease. Very dirty can. So I guess that's all I can do there. I'm supposed to be using something here. I got a lot of shit in my inventory. Wait, I'm supposed to have a rug? It says... Where did I get a rug? It says... God, this is old school point and click. You would never have figured this shit out anymore. You wouldn't have figured it out back then. You'd be playing this game for 2 months. Alright, so, okay, take the oil can. Look at the dirty can on the left. Use the rug. I don't know, where did I pick up a rug? Let's go look. I gotta go back. At least this is a pretty good strategy guide walkthrough because they underline all the items you're supposed to pick up. I don't see no rug. Yeah, True Fear 2. That was that game. First one was really good. Oh, the first one was great. I loved it. One of my favorite point and click adventures ever. Alright. Oh, not, well, hidden object games. Where the hell is there a rug? Maybe he means rag. He meant rag. The guy who wrote the guide said rug instead of rag. Alright, we got kerosene. Alright, so let's use the boring tool. I managed to pierce the hole in the can. Oh, let's see if we can get through this. No, I need something to take this with, though. Oh, yeah, my lamp. I poured some oil inside the lamp by tilting the can slightly. There was very little of it, though. Alright, well, at least we have a lamp with a little oil now. Oh my god. Alright. Back out. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to do something like this. Ah, there we go. We got some rope. Supposedly. Even more food for termites or whatever little buggers inhabited this part of the house. Alright, come on. Back up now. Ah! I'm spinning. What the hell? Why can't I pick up... I'll pick up the rope from the floor. I think I have to get off the ladder, maybe? I don't know. It is very finicky and it's bugging me. I think I have to get off the ladder,
Oops.
maybe? I don't know. I unmuted myself. Sorry. There we go. I think I have to get off the ladder,
Oops.
maybe? I don't know. I unmuted myself. Sorry. No! I gotta close this out. I don't know what's going on. I'm screwing up my thing. Alright, I closed out my stream. I know we're going okay. That was weird. Alright, why can I not pick this up? I know, it was very weird. I like having it open, though. I was looping. I like having it open so I can make sure that you guys actually can, you know, that it's running and that the stream is okay and I'm not, you know, haven't dropped. There we go. I have to be in this exact spot to pick up that rope. Alright, so we're gonna just go a little bit more than we'll probably call it. So it was very specific. So I got the rope. Alright, so we're gonna... I know, Gabby, we're almost done. I really, really want to get into that hidden room. So we're gonna go check it out. I want to get in that hidden room and then we can call it. You're not mean. There's nothing here. Chewie, stop. Okay. Wait, it says lower hall. Go to downstairs, face the main bedroom door, and pan left. Yep. Wait, I have to... No, he wants my attention. That's what he wants. That is what he wants. Oh, I have to look at the bedroom door. Okay. It's the left here. Ah, see. According to the blueprints I found, a door to a room should be in this spot. Apparently. Okay. So... I scratched at the wallpaper only to reveal a doorway that had been bricked up. I was very curious to learn what was on the other side of that door. I had to figure out some way of getting in. Alright, so... now I need to go back to the top floor. He gets very jealous of you guys. Like, if I spend too much time streaming and not paying attention to me, he gets very jealous. Okay, so go to the top floor again and to the upper hallway beyond the attic ladder on top level. Oh, I have to go to this tower? Oh. Oh, I will. I will. Later on, though. Okay, Okay, climb the stairs. Okay, climb the higher. See, okay. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta take this rope and put it on the rusty lamp. It was too risky. The rusty metal from frame would have torn the rope if I threw it out of the window. What? You can see a crack. Use the hammer. How the hell was I supposed to know all this? There was a large crack in one of the walls in the tower. The wall had a wider crack now. How would I have ever figured this out? I don't know. Alright. Now I gotta go down here. Okay, look down okay. Go down to the second window. Look close and click the rope peeking at upper right of the window. What? Are you kidding me? I don't see anything. You guys see anything? I don't see anything. Maybe you have to go down. Okay, let's go down here. It must have to be. But there's no window down here. Where the heck? Come on, we're so close to being able to get in this damn room. Alright, so go down the ladder, move once. Okay, no. Turn the rusty lamp and see a crack. Use blah blah blah. Look down. Go to the second window. Look close and click on the rope peeking at upper right of the window. This is yeah, it doesn't even feel like it would logically be able to do that. Alright, maybe I gotta go up here. No? Am I crazy, or should, like... Rope was hanging from the hole in the wall. Okay, this is very confusing. I don't understand how this works. Or is it here? Oh, I think it might be here. Ah, there it is. I carefully pondered the situation and thought about what I was about to do. Why was I obsessed with that room, or whatever occurred inside this house for that matter? I felt a strong urge to go there, even though I was about to risk my life. I decided that climbing down through the window was the only way to get inside the mysterious room, and I resolved to do it. There we go. With the last of my strength, I managed to get inside the mystery room, and mysterious it was indeed. Oh, we're in a nursery. That empty cradle inside such a dirty and neglected room made me feel very sad. Okay. The creepy wooden horse seemed to be smiling at me. So, why board up the nursery? Why, yeah. Maybe. Alright, let's look through these drawers. Anything here? Birth certificate. August 9th, 1961, Blackwood. Okay, so they had a little boy. Christopher Milton Doctor. Was Milton the name of the doctor who actually moved in afterwards? Wasn't that his name? I think. Wondered if this member of the family was still around town and would perhaps be able to shed some light upon the past history of the house. I had to find some way of getting in touch with him. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I need to absolutely get in here. Closer. Says to look close. It says I'm guessing these are going to mean something. There's a bin, blocks in the foreground. Note that there are numbers at the corners of each block. I guess I'm going to need these later. I'm guessing. Alright, so I think that's all I find in here, but that they had a kid at some point, and they decided to brick up the room. Just kind of why? I don't know. Alright, let's go look at newspapers while we're here real quick. Since I'm here. So, oh, no, we gotta go the other way. Look for any worthwhile news in the editions of May to August. Sad news hits our beloved town today, following an announcement that was received with rejoicing amongst many that one of the most illustrious members of our community, Mr. James Blackwood, was having a child soon. We now have to relate a macabre turn of events. The son that was being lovingly awaited by the Blackwood family died shortly after the delivery due to a strange ailment. Understandably, the information disclosed about this happening was succinct. It appears that Mrs. Catherine Blackwood was already suffering from pains in her stomach, probably an indication that there was something not healthy about her pregnancy. Dr. Christopher Milton, who attended the birth, assured us that he made every possible effort to ensure a safe delivery, but with bowed head, he said that the boy was already doomed ever since his conception. The cause of death has not been stated, but those few close to the Blackwood family have said there were serious complications during the delivery. Helping to relieve the somber news, Mrs. Blackwood was thankfully found to be out of danger. Her husband did not wish to comment about the event. Okay.
A huge disappointment quickly gave way to an empty, void feeling. Something wasn't right here. I began wondering if James Blackwood was somehow involved with the death of his son.
I don't know. I don't know. He keeps going crazy with the African shit. What if there's a Zuni fetish doll in here or something? I don't know. Maybe he got an African spirit in him. Who knows? Alright. Yes, nom nom. Or he ate him, maybe. Maybe he did. I don't know. Alright. Shit. Oh, did Gabby already go to bed? Yeah, he already went to bed. It's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna try and get through this day, because there's not much more to do, and then we'll call it once we start the next day. So we need to go to the gallery. Oh, you're still there. It's just a few more things, and then we're gonna call it, because it'll be the next day, and it'll be a good place to stop. So I need to go to the gallery again. Oh, okay, he's still here. It's I actually with the rate we're going, we might be able to finish this the next stream. Because the biggest part of the game is like doing all the exploration early on. Okay, so we gotta go to the gallery again. I know. I know. He is not a night owl at all. Alright. So, so let's look here again. I'm supposed to use a knife. Oh. This display case was holding perhaps the most impressive items. Okay. But that popped off. There's 2 wheels under it. Oh, I can use the oil now. And there's the door, but it's all boarded up. But I guess I have a hammer, so let's use this hammer if I can get over there. Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go. I got a lot of stuff. Oh. The room is too dark to see anything, but I have... What? The lamp isn't lit. Where's my matches? There we go. I think this is the mask. An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel terribly uneasy. Yeah, this is definitely the mask. How the hell did he get it? How the hell did he get his hands on that mask? Those people would have torn him apart. Alright, so, see down a dark corner. The corner was too dark to investigate. He probably did. Now that there was enough light, I extinguished the lamp to save the oil. July 3rd. My recent researches on the Dalamara have shed some light upon their terrible activities. I understand now that the lack of existing information about them was not only a cause of their small size and rarity, but also a reluctance or rather a superstitious attitude towards their nature. Even some of the most important historians of South Africa will refuse to mention their name, usually referring to them as the War Tribe. After digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about the subject, I must admit now that reading them made me very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memory of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day. I can't understand why any human being, uncivilized or not,
would behave in such a manner. War among savage tribes is, of course, very common and a recurring theme in history, but the Dalamar, they went even beyond war. Usually a tribe will engage in battle to conquer their new territory, or perhaps defeat an enemy. They did it for the sole reason of destruction and extreme love for violence. The account of their actions is downright scary. They'd invade villages, slaughtering every inhabitant without regard for their sex or age. Men, women, children would inevitably perish by their fury and hate, which is, I think, the most unsettling element of their stories. They didn't use any weapons. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth, as if they were drawing power from an unearthly source. I find it hard to believe this, and if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes, I'd say they were some kind of wild legend. Once they'd slaughtered every living thing in the village, they'd burn it to the ground, every single construction or possession of the fallen villagers. Proof that they definitely were not interested in conquering or even taking some advantage of the terrain. Their motives were moved solely and purely by an incredible despisal of life and hatred towards anything that wasn't from their village. That is another curious thing. They somehow managed to sustain a constant population level, as if they controlled exactly the amount of people needed for an attack, but at the same time warrant survival using their few existing resources. I fear this wasn't some kind of wondrous organization system, but rather an elimination process of a useless member or an unnecessary child. I dare not think about it, but I'm afraid this would explain why they didn't need to hunt for food. They feasted upon themselves. Now, I know what the mask I took stands for, and I shiver at the thought of it. I must confess, I'm worried. I don't know why, but I fear for my life. Oh, great. Great. We took the mask of cannibals. Crazed freaking cannibals. June 24th, 1962. Dear Christopher, please excuse the tone of this letter. I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that have been taking my sleep away for these past days. There is a reason behind all those recent adversities. It's the mask. Christopher, it's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own, but it's really the source of all my suffering. The tribe it belonged to, I must confess, I didn't take the mask by appropriate means, and I fear this might have unleashed some terrible wrath against my life and everything that surrounds me. It's been over a year ago since I witnessed the most outrageous acts of violence that not even my worst nightmares could I have imagined, and the mask was the epicenter of it all. What I was thinking of when I took it is beyond me. It was probably a vicious streak of greed, but I can clearly see now. It represents evil, and I'm truly convinced this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I did, and now I must face the consequences. I will take some more time to investigate this. I might even go back to South Africa to seek help, although something tells me not even returning the mask would do any good. The damage it already has done, and I believe it's getting worse as the days go by. Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear some incessant odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside, and those voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Please help me. Come and see me as soon as you can, James. Well, he was haunted. Oh, shit. Okay, Alright, so we got both of the letters. We're almost done, Gabby. We're almost done. So I need to go back to the guest room. He is. He's spreading some curse. It's not good. This is not good at all. Alright, we gotta get out of here. I'm sure he is. I'm sure. But we're almost done. We're almost to the next day. Alright, so I'm supposed to use the typewriter. I guess I've been inspired. Suddenly she stopped and stood there paralyzed, hesitant to give any credit to what her eyes were seeing, and completely unaware of the potentially dangerous situation. Surprisingly, there wasn't anything unusual or strange about the event. Little Kathy was hastily crossing the living room towards the huge oak door, her fancy black dress fluttering at every footstep. As the girl reached the doorknob, she turned to look back at Marion and urged her with a whisper to hurry up. But Marion wasn't seeing Kathy. Her memories haunted her back and displaced reality, giving room to the nightmarish vision she had spent months trying to forget ever since her first visit to the old house. In her dream, she saw the little girl, also wearing a black dress, emerging from a passageway hidden in the room. She never actually managed to glimpse where the passage was, only saw the girl running towards her, her small face contorted in a horrible grimace. Marion quickly realized it was a twisted version of the Kathy she knew later. No, stop. Chewie, get down. She would know later, as if her figure was then distorted by the veil of smoke. Her exact movements through the room, reaching for the knob, facing her back. Those were too many coincidences to ignore. It wasn't a nightmare that she experienced that day, nor a ghost. Something she refused to believe in, but was now willing to blindingly embrace as the truth, given the shocking vividness of the vision. A ghost would come from the past that she'd seen came from the... I don't know why I'm writing all this, but... Her thoughts were interrupted as a figure behind her cast a shadow across the doorstep. "You filthy liar, you have betrayed me," a grown deep voice. Okay, so I did that. The ending, have to come up with a suitable ending. The final twist was the most celebrated aspect of VT. They will tear me apart if I don't pull off another thing like that. But how? I'm up to the point where Steve goes mad. She is confused. The visions are becoming real. So now we know for sure there's a supernatural element in the story. Wait, is that really so? Question is, does it have anything to do with the creepy old lady or not? Would it be too obvious if her powers were real after all? Big question. Would people accept it if the solution to the story is unreal? Damn, why am I trying to please everybody here? No Deus Ex Machina. On the other hand, a realistic solution disguised as supernatural. Is that possible? They are expecting something like that, a real and probable outcome. That's what they love on TV, in VT. Bloody hell, this is driving me insane. Okay, so I don't know. Alright, so we're just reading his stuff. The discoveries I had made in the house were too exciting to stop now. I thought that maybe I could investigate further today and return to work tomorrow. Alright, so I think I gotta go call Jerry and then we're done, so...
Jerry, it's me. You won't believe what I found here.
Try me.
It's about the happenings that led to the murder you told me about. There's an impressive backstory surrounding this place and many loose ends. It would seem nobody ever stumbled upon this.
Shouldn't you be working on your book?
Are you listening to me? James Blackwood was into some very weird stuff and possibly dangerous. Something tells me this case is much more complex than it was thought to be.
Why don't you inform the authorities? I'm sure they'll be dying to reopen a long-forgotten case about some crazy old psycho killing his wife.
No way. And miss all the fun? I'm doing this on my own. I wonder if those noises I heard have anything to do with this. Maybe James Blackwood was trying to hide something.
Like in that book, where an old man was guarding the entrance to hell. I bet this James Blackwood person had a doorway like that in his basement. Those dreadful noises must be the sounds of the damned coming for you.
Why, thanks, mate. That's been very helpful. Great to have friends like you.
Then stop talking about all this nonsense. Do you have any idea how crazy it sounds? You're a writer, not some fancy PI.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I know I will. I'm certain there's much more to James Blackwood. than a simple act of murder.
Now you're sounding more morbid than usual. Simple act of murder? Oh, goody. Just somebody died. Nothing to worry about. This isn't like you, Michael. This whole thing is really affecting you.
Stop being a drama queen. I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing.
Fine. Go chase around the ghosts of James Blackwood. I'll stay here in the real world.
I'll let you know about my progress.
Okay, you do that, Michael. Alright, so we're going to, I actually think this might be a good place to stop. So I'm just gonna get to the bedroom. And besides, after all this reading I've been doing, oh shit, other way. My throat is getting a little raw, so I need to rest my throat. How the heck do I even read visual novels? I don't know. Or stream them. The events of this day had left me unusually tired. I thought it was a good idea to head to bed. It's barely been up though. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. So let's save.